the people that first established this back in 1996, and to continue that legacy is a conversation that we just have to continually have, because as things emerge, things change.
Yeah, because the what's now called the Aboriginal Wellness Foundation used to run their youth and kids programs out of the portables in Werribee. We'd have our Collingwood and Yarra committee meetings there. We did a lot of work around the feasibility study in that place, and it just grew. And so that's when we sort of realised that we need a centre, because the programs were outgrowing that space, and so we needed something that was big enough to be able to hold the aspirations and the programs that Aboriginal community wanted to participate in.
So it's been a really good learning experience for us and council staff as well. And you know, I think they know now that we were a strong committee, and now even a stronger board now that we're incorporated, that we're here for the long run, and we're not shy in coming forward and saying if something's not working.
Well, we had to start somewhere, because we didn't have the properties that we were managing, so we thought we'd do something for the community, because when we couldn't do much, so now we can do a lot more, and we've got agencies that we can work with and don't feel that we can't do it, and putting out our feelers. We're still now going from one phase to the next one, because we've got a new corporation name change.
As part of the native title determination, those properties were taken back by the Department of Lands, and we had to look at a way to reinvent ourselves. So the directors sat down, gave some thought to that. One of the things they wanted to do was change the name.
When I came to Wunjanning, we just experienced a substantial amount of growth. So we moved from being really an organisation of only 45 staff, I say only, it's still a substantial number of staff, to being well over 100 staff in that period of time. So we had to be really responsive to that changing environment, and putting in the systems and protocols that we needed to ensure that we could deliver quality services. Yeah, so really I think where our strengths lies is our ability to respond to those sort of situations where we rapidly have to evolve and change with the environment.
The pallet to furniture would be one example. So that was something that had been already happening before my time. And then when we went to look at future opportunities for that and could see that the crime prevention funding wasn't going to be available, we worked with the directors and our members to identify other funding opportunities, and also discussed those ways in which we could expand that program to be so much more than just woodwork. So that was when we built that idea of Nulla Maya, this is our place, which I was very fortunate that the directors over the years put themselves in a financially secure position so that we could purchase and own the premises that we're on.
In 1991, I think, there was an office set up in the Aboriginal Advancement Council's room in Beaufort Street, and that was just to sort of start it off, yeah. And then we moved to NASA's. When I say we, I'm talking about, you know, the community, not myself, but the Aboriginal community, yeah. And we got a new director. We applied for, we appointed a new director, because being on the committee there was a few other people that were on the board at that time trying to get this off the ground, including us, the Aboriginal section at the Alcohol Drug Authority. And so we got a director, receptionist, and also a counsellor, yeah.
Whilst we're 25 years later down the track, is that there's still a lot more work to do.